Disney and ViacomCBS are taking the streaming game to the next level. A new webisode of Unpeeled starts right now. Welcome to Unpeeled, I'm Sam Lebowitz. Disney and ViacomCBS are not only embracing the move towards streaming, but they're spearheading it. Both companies will be reorganizing in order to put their streaming content at the forefront of their projects. And here to tell us more is Unpeeled's industry reporter, Yaw Bonsu. Yaw, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me. Let's get into it.
Absolutely. Let's start with Disney Plus. What's their plan for this reorganization?
All right, so in terms of Disney's media, they have three different sectors. They have content distribution, ad sales, and Disney Plus. They want to combine all of those under one umbrella in order to put streaming at the forefront of their company.
Right, and so what do you think the biggest reason for Disney making this move is?
I mean, what's the biggest reason for anything nowadays? COVID-19. Movie theaters are shutting down, and all of the movies that Disney was looking to release are now being delayed. Let's look at Black Widow. That was delayed until 2021. Their newest animation film, Soul, that is delayed till Christmas Day. And their newest live-action film, Mulan, that was put on Disney Plus for $30. I don't know whose idea that was, but we're going to see how the numbers work out, and I'm not very optimistic about it.
Obviously, COVID-19 affecting everything nowadays. Let's talk about why Disney is making streaming a top priority now. Disney Plus, only about a year old.
I mean, it's pretty much the only thing going well for them right now. I mean, they reopened 4 of their theme parks, but 2 of their water parks are closed, which means less revenue in that regard. And then they have their ESPN ratings down across all platforms, across all sports. And then we moved to their kids channel, Disney Channel, in which Zach and Cody graduating was probably the last good thing that happened to that channel. So, I mean, not much good stuff there.
I used to be a big Zach and Cody fan.
I was as well, and Bailey was kind of my cup of tea. Not to say I didn't have a crush on her or anything, but...
All right, yeah. What's your outlook on Disney moving forward?
Success. Listen, whether they made this move or not, they were going to be very successful. One thing they do a great job of doing is adjusting to the times. Viewers want on-demand programming, and I don't know about you, but I would much rather go on Disney Plus and watch The Lion King when I want, rather than watch Claire Crawley staring out of a window on The Bachelorette, talking about how her quarantine experience was so horrible.
All right, let's pivot over to talk about ViacomCBS. I have a feeling you're going to have some different opinions here.
Yes.
They followed in Disney's footsteps with their own plan to reorganize. What was that reasoning?
They're copycats. I mean, they see their competition doing well and they want to do the same thing. They saw that Disney Plus was trying to prioritize streaming and they want to do that as well. But the difference is they did not have a streaming platform in their back pocket. Well, with ViacomCBS, they will be launching CBS All Access, now renamed as Paramount Plus.
So, Yao, what is your opinion on this reorganization?
Please put the camera on me, please. This is a horrible decision. Paramount Plus will never be Disney Plus, they will never be Hulu, they will never be Amazon Prime Video, and they will certainly never be Netflix. And Sam, let me ask you a question. Is CitrusTV on Quibi?
We are not, Yao.
And what is the reason for that?
Quibi got shut down this week.
All right, and you know who's going to be next to follow in their footsteps? Paramount CBS and its Paramount Plus platform. It's absolutely ridiculous that they made this move. And from an entertainment perspective, this is probably one of the worst moves by an entertainment business in 2020.
Yeah, I was getting heated here on our
website.
website.
You might have to cool me down a little. This is only an entertainment show. I shouldn't be this crazy, but I got to get my opinion out there.
So how much do these moves close the gap, though, between ViacomCBS, Disney Plus, and Netflix?
I mean, prioritizing streaming does not necessarily guarantee more streams, so we're going to have to wait. But Netflix still reigns supreme. I mean, look at the shows we have here. We have Stranger Things, Outer Banks, Ozark, and those 3 shows combined, 26 Emmy nominations. Netflix is simply at the top of the game, and there's no streaming platform that can knock them off it.
Certainly some strong opinions here on this Unpeeled
Yes,
webisode
sir.
edition. We will wait and see how these companies fare in the future. Yao, thanks so much for joining us. That's all the time we have on this Unpeeled webisode. Follow us on all our social medias to stay up to date on more entertainment news. I'm Sam Lebowitz.